Shannon from Universal Audio, and let me talk to you a little bit about Apollo Twin, our new release for NAMM 2014. This is the actual Apollo Twin. This is the newest addition to the Apollo family. It uses exactly the same components, the microphone preamps, the converters, and the digitally controlled monitor section as the Apollo Quad and the Apollo 16. It's we didn't skimp on any of the components, so the same world-class audio quality is available in Apollo Twin. It's 2 analog inputs, 6 analog outputs, expandable with ADAT or SpeedIF, so you can record up to 10 simultaneous inputs should you want to. The key features are world-class audio quality. We're calling it legendary analog sound right on your desktop. So no compromises in the audio section. Real-time UAD processing, so similar to Apollo, there are DSPs in the interface that allow you to actually track with plugins with sub 2 millisecond latency. So as you want to modify a plugin and actually take your sound and sculpt it on the way in as you would with an analog workflow, you can insert up to 4 plugins in a row and still experience sub 2 millisecond latency the entire time. So that enables you to play and monitor your DAW regardless of the buffer size in the DAW. So that's a key feature, that's a key fundamental working workflow in Apollo. Those same DSP resources are available for mixing, so should you be in Pro Tools or Nuendo or Cubase or Logic or Ableton, those same plugins can be instantiated in your DAW when you're in the mixing phase. So you get the best of both worlds, tracking with and then mixing with. The other new release that we have, or new feature being released with Apollo Twin, is Thunderbolt connectivity. So with a single cable now, we're carrying audio with PCIe audio drivers and the DSP drivers for the UAD DSP that's on board. Single cable, Thunderbolt 1, and we're compatible with any Mac Thunderbolt computer. In the back section, these are our 2 mic preamps, and we have the dedicated monitor outs. One note about our monitor output section is that this is a digitally controlled monitor output that allows you to maintain full resolution and fidelity at all listening levels. So if you're using a powered monitor, chances are you're not listening at full, you're very low. This allows you to maintain the full 24-bit resolution. There's an additional line 3 and 4 out, so if you wanted to create an additional headphone mix, for example, those are addressed from the console. So if you're familiar with the UA console application, you simply address where the send wants to go to, and you can create up to 4 individual mixes here. The other exciting news for us with this release in NAMM 2014 is unison mic preamp technology. So our first unison mic preamp is the UA610B. What's unique about our preamp modeling is that we are able to control Apollo Twin's hardware mic preamps and do all the modeling in DSP. So we're actually working in both the analog and the digital domain. All of the components of the preamp, the input section, the EQs, the amplifiers, the tubes, the transistors are all modeled in DSP. However, they reach across and talk to Apollo Twin's hardware preamps, and we're able to change the impedance and the gain structure of the we're able to change the impedance and the gain structure of the preamp as to model the original hardware. So you can use the microphone of your choice, and you can take the preamp of your choice. Unison 610B is the very first one that we're releasing, but we can match the input and gain structure of virtually any preamp. And you can use the mic of your choice and change the physical characteristics of the microphone as you would expect. So as you drive it harder, as you change the impedance, all of those characteristics are expressed in the preamp. This is kind of a cool thing. I'll just show you. I don't know if you can use this or not, but we have what's called unison mode on Apollo Twin. We have what we're calling bidirectional control over the plug-in and the hardware. So as I press and hold the level control button here, you'll see a red dot come up to this thing. Also, the LED ring changes to express that color. So now I'm controlling the plugin's input. If I press it again, now I'm controlling the level of the preamplifier, and then I can control the output level. This is what is actually being recorded to the DAW. So you have hardware control, or I can go in and do it in the software, and you can see that as I move the software, the LED ring on the outside changes as well. So that's what we're calling bidirectional real-time control over your microphone preamp. So this is the very first time to truly emulate microphone preamps in an audio interface.